Hey YouTube, I'm back. Yeah, sorry I've been MIA. I've just been busy with a lot of stuff. So anyway, today I'm gonna show you guys and talking to you about some concept fan art that I've made for Smite. As I mentioned in my previous video, the Noob is Me, my first gaming experience, that I've had some ideas for certain characters, like, what skins they should have or something like that. So today I'm going to show you my main character that I always use, Aphrodite. So what inspired me to make this skin was I saw an image of Aphrodite and actually like online when I was still pretty new to the game. And it's also in Smite's like YouTube page and also their main website where she's depicted like she's brunette and she's wearing purple, and when I saw that image I was just all like, yeah, it's really beautiful. And since like it's in their YouTube page and also their main page, like I haven't researched into that or whatever. I couldn't even really find the artist, but by the way, great job. But I was just wondering, like, is Smite hinting at something? Like, if that's gonna be her new remodel, then Smite, I totally approve. It's beautiful. Not that there's anything wrong with the way she looks like now. It's just like the colors in the brunette Aphrodite is just more harmonious, and I like the fact that she's brunette. But I'm gonna show you guys my skin. That's just like what inspired me to make one. I'm gonna show it to you right now. It's called Fairest of All, so here you go.
Hi.
And yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys like the sketches that I've made, like the process that took me from where I started to the image that I just showed you. So let's get started. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm also gonna be showing some stills, like some concept art stuff that I made in Photoshop near the end of the video. Or the middle to the end, anyway. And I'm gonna do like a voiceover over that just to explain to you guys, my process and stuff. So yeah. So when I saw that image of Aphrodite, like, I wanted to make a skin, but I didn't really know what I wanted. It's just like, I don't know, for some reason that image just inspired me to like make a skin, so I thought of this thing first. Yeah. I kept playing around with it too, so yeah. I thought she could have like a double skirt. I thought that could be something cool, but that was trashed. Let's see. But for some reason, like when I was drawing like those images, it just didn't feel. It just didn't feel like something new, or you know what I mean? Like it still looked pretty much how she looks like in the game right now. So I tried to steer away from that and try to make my own, and then I drew this. That's a fail. Also here. And also for her scepter, I didn't really know what to do with that either. I was just, again, that's concept art for you, play around with it. So I started sketching some more and eventually came up with this. Here. And this is where the time I started feeling a bit more comfortable with, or I got like an idea of what I wanted. So here you go. And then played around with it some more. Okay. Then I eventually came up with this one after doing all those. So yeah. And I felt like this was it. This was like, oh, okay, this is legit. This is how I really wanted it to look like. But funny thing though, when I started drawing this on Photoshop, it looked different. I mean, I drew it the same, of course, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe like in paper and pencil and pen, it looks all right. But I don't know, when I saw it in Photoshop, it looked really harsh on her. If that makes any sense, because I'll show you guys again with like the boots, for example, because I decided, I want to give her armor, and also like the battle skirt and stuff, and Yeah, it looked too warrior-ish. You know what I mean? Like she looked like more of a. I mean, I know that she's in the battleground, but she's still like the goddess of beauty and love. So it looked too. Yeah, it looked too harsh on her. Something like that would have probably worked on Athena better. But so I trashed the idea and I started playing around with the image that I still have, and I just drew like this one first. Just trying to play around with it. Can you see it? Yeah. I drew that one in Photoshop, and it looked really awkward. I'm gonna show you guys. I actually saved like the image of it, so here you go. But yeah, I started playing around with it, and I came up with that. And then I started getting an idea of what I want, finally. So I decided I wanted her in a dress. So I played around with that. So I scrapped the double skirt thing because I thought it would look weird. And I started trying and play around with like a half dress leg thing. But this one, it didn't feel Greek to me anyway. And then I, started sketching around some more. And this is when I started, starting etching it out. Like, okay, this is starting to feel more right. And eventually came up with this one. That's what she has on now. It's like close up what she looked like. So yeah. Cool, and now I'm gonna be showing you guys like the stills of like the actual done, how do I say this? I'm gonna show you guys the stills of the concept art thing, and I'm just gonna explain to you the process and why I decided to, I'm just gonna explain. Okay, so these are the inspiration pics that I looked up in Google. Again, like for the final look that I wanted her to have. I know I wanted her to have a dress, so I looked up some like short front dresses and stuff, and I also incorporated some of her symbols, Aphrodite symbols. So like roses, cockle shells, like doves and dove feathers and stuff, and yeah. So this is the front and back view of the skin. The theme is, goddess, feminine, elegant, and fantasy, but I also want to incorporate some of the sexiness into it still. Our main colors are, like pinks and roses and whites, gold and fuchsia. And I also want to put in some complementary colors. I decided to change her eye color to like a sea green, so I just went with that. And in the back view, it's pretty simple. So get the view of her corset. Yeah, there's also like more roses in her rear. Yeah, for the sheer fabrics that goes from the front to the back, I also for the back view, there's a sea green sheer fabric. So I wanted to still incorporate the complementary color stuff in the back as well. This is her hair. It's pretty simple. I don't know if you saw from like the sketches that I showed you, but she was originally gonna have like some of her hair lay in front. But since I thought, she has like a rose piece on her chest, that her hair would get in the way. So I just pulled it all back to a simple ponytail with some dove feathers and her tiara that's going to be tucked under her hair, as you can see from the Angelina Jolie photo and also the statue with Aphrodite and Ares. And yeah, and I also wanted to like, have her hair, I wanted her to be brunette, but not just like brown. So I got those two images to the right and just see if I can combine those two somehow. These are her armband bracelets. Not very well drawn out and executed, but I feel like it gets the general idea out there. So again with the sea green emeralds, and I thought it'd be cool if she had like some sheer fabrics under, or like that was built in the armband. So like it's gonna be like a deeper like rose pink on top and a lighter pink on bottom. Okay, this is her scepter, and for her scepter, again, it's pretty simple, but I wanted to, put in some of her symbols. So the cockle shell and hearts. I really like for the brunette Aphrodite from the Smite pages. I like the gold wrapping around the top, so I kind of like use that too because I thought it would be a pretty cool look. This is her Lady Elegance palette swap of her fairest of all skin, so it's pretty much like the same design except again a palette swap, so it's mainly white, silver, pink, and probably some fuchsia here and there, and her hair is like a black violet. So that was her fairest of all skin. And now I'm gonna show you her other skin, which is called Agent Vixen, a sci-fi kind of like a badass like armor kind of thing. Because you know, Thor has an armor skin, and also Vulcan, and Naja has that cyberpunk thing. So I wanted to give Aphrodite something like that. And at first, like I felt like I wanted her to be more like pinup, like alien. You know what I mean? Those pinup girls with like the, obviously the who are dressed or are barely dressed or something like that. So I played around with this. I looked up a lot of Emma Frost and Star Sapphire stuff, and yeah. So that, and this. What else? What else? Then I came up with this one. Again, like there's something about seeing your drawings on screen, like on a computer screen, just makes it look different. It didn't look right. I don't know, so it looked too like it's obvious, like we get it, you're hot. I started playing around with it some more and eventually came up with this little number. I gave her like a cat suit, and originally I wanted her to have rose-colored hair. I kept the glowing eyes, and her color scheme for her outfit was gonna be black and pink. But she started looking like Erin from Esurance. I don't know if you guys remember her. So I decided just to make her hair like normal colored. And this was when I started to get like, you know, an idea of what I wanted. And playing around with it some more. This is when I etched out her armor. It's like, yeah, this is the look that I wanted her to have. So yeah. This is her Agent Vixen, and yeah, for her armor, I didn't want it to be too hard edged. I still wanted her to retain her femininity. I wanted there to be more curves instead of hard edges. At the same time, you know, make it look like armor. You know, I gave her kind of like a bathing suit look in her midriff, and also made the armor, you know, low cut. For the armor, as you can tell, it's very shiny. I wanted to give it like a metallic like paint job. So you know, it's like a cross between Halo meets Tron meets the Pink Ranger meets Princess Peach. And for her hair, it's just like, you know, she just has a headband or a tiara, and it just lays there. And she has glowing eyes, which I thought, you know, she could use. For a scepter, it's pretty simple. I wanted to put like the Venus symbol, and I thought it'd be really cool because like for her Aphrodite, the disco one, how she has like a disco ball, I thought it'd be cool for like this kind of like sci-fi futuristic spacey look that she'd have a plasma ball. I don't know, I thought it'd be really cool. And for the wrapper thingy that, as you can see in the scepter, I felt like, you know, maybe that can, those like wires activate her magic powers as well. And for the middle part of the scepter, I'm not very good with techie stuff, so I just put some shapes into there. So yeah, this is a palette swap version of her Agent Vixen. It's called Venetian, and for this one, again, like, you know, pretty legit, just changed the colors and stuff, and I wanted her to look more alien-like, I guess, more sci-fi. So, you know, I gave her red violet hair and paler skin, and everything else, like her armor and lights, just changed to violet and purple. And just to throw it out there, I plan on giving her 3 skins, but one I completely trashed because it was too simple, and also it looked like her default. But here's a sketch. I was gonna call it Birth of Venus because I thought it'd be cool if she had like an outfit that looked like the Botticelli Venus. But again, it looked like too much her default, minus the hair color and eye color. So that was trash, and I'm gonna show you guys that still, or that picture. Okay, sweet. Okay, I hope you guys like this video. Hope you like my work and stuff. And Smite, if you're watching, I love your game. Keep it going. Also, you guys can check these images out, like, clearly, not the sketches though, but the concept art still pics that I posted with the voiceover on my Tumblr. So yeah, it's gonna be on my YouTube channel, so go check it out. And also make sure to subscribe to Smite and play their game because it's super fun. Okay, so hope you guys like this video. Have a good day, afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. À la prochaine fois. Peace out.
Hey, thanks for checking out my video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Have a good day, afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. À la prochaine fois. Peace out.